Okay, we got an update on this one. Figured out what the problem was. It was a pain in the butt to deal with. Super difficult to diagnose. Not your normal typical diagnosis. So you have this valve body, which you can see. The NAG1 transmission. It goes in Mercedes and other stuff. There's actually a valve over here underneath that it had a little metal flake that was causing the problem. So when we pull the transmission, the weird thing is it set a sensor code. It didn't set a sensor code, but the second speed sensor, the second input speed sensor was actually, it wasn't reading. And the normal reading essentially is when it shifts, the initial 1-2 shift, it does start reading. So that's what I didn't know. We had to swap the valve bodies to actually verify that. The good used valve body that we put into it, immediately it would start reading that sensor. But every single time with this valve body, when it shifted to second, it would read randomly and then all of a sudden lose its reading. So valve body was the issue. It was essentially causing it to not shift into second gear. For some reason, it wouldn't set any codes until it shifted to fourth gear. There's a lot of stuff online that says it doesn't really have any information as far as scan tool data. It just sets a incorrect gear engaged code. So it doesn't tell you what's happening. It doesn't tell you, it may tell you if it's a failed solenoid or something, but obviously it didn't set any codes because it was a mechanical problem. It was very difficult to figure out what the problem is. A new transmission probably would have fixed it, but we rebuilt it. And it was just a little sticking valve that we did not see. So that may be potentially your issue. Make sure you either replace a valve body or have whoever's building it check every single little valve in there, because one stuck valve can cause this problem.